Run it back. We're back. We are here. I've got a snack. I'm locked in. I'm ready. How y'all doing? Jasmine Paolini, Veronika Kudermetova. It's time. I'm going to update the scoreboard here and I'll do it now. Let's see. And Jasmine. Let's roll. If it's your first time here, thank you for checking out the channel. My name is Cody, Texas tennis guy here. We are locked in for our second semifinal of the day. The winner of this match will face the vicious Iga Swiatek. Iga Swiatek played an amazing match against Elena Rybakina. Elena Rybakina came out very strong, was up 5-3 in the first set, and it went downhill for her from there. She lost her way. Iga Swiatek is scary. I had Elena Rybakina as the favorite in that one and proved wrong. Bet against greatness at your own peril. That's what I did. But we're not going to bet against Paolini here. Paolini is going to be my favorite here. Just based on she has been rolling pretty smoothly through this tournament. She weathered a storm from Coco Gauff and threw Coco Gauff off her game entirely. Coco Gauff did not. Fair enough, Coco Gauff has not looked great as of late. Really, since the French Open, Coco Gauff has not looked very good. We got some clouds in the sky in Cincinnati, so it doesn't look like they're rain clouds, but I suppose the weather could change real quickly. I'm going to look up the weather there in Cincinnati. But it's actually in Mason, isn't it? It's not actually Cincinnati. It's in Mason, Ohio. Mason, Ohio. It doesn't say that there's rain on the way. Hey, we already got 3 likes on the video. Thank you very much for hitting the like button on that. Massive appreciation. Love to see people hanging out, staying here for the match. I'm going to be fueling myself here. I'm hungry as hell. Got like a spicy trail mix. Mm. Kudermetova won the toss and chose to receive. So we're going to see the serve from Jasmine Paolini first. Warming up their serves at the moment. And we'll be underway here in just a couple minutes. Mm-hmm. Shit. No, my fingers are all dusty. All right. Here we go. Shit. Here we go. Jasmine Paolini to serve. Serves in the net. Serve from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. That goes in the net. 15-love. Serve from Paolini. There's a fault. Second serve. Double fault. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova in the net. Whoops, I don't know why I gave Kudermetova a point. Oh, wait, no. She did get a point because of the double fault. We're going to get this score right all day. All day. Serve from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova again. Forehand to forehand. Forehand from Kudermetova goes long. Paolini with 2 points to hold her opening service game. I hope Musetti has founded his game on the hard courts playing doubles. Maybe. Paolini. Serve. Ace from Paolini. Gives her the game. Yeah. Musetti is, very much a clay court specialist. Great player overall. And I don't know his record on hard court. Because maybe we're just seeing from Musetti what is expected. Great clay court season. And meh on the hard court. I'm going to ask ChatGPT when I get an opportunity. Serve from Kudermetova. It is a fault. On the next changeover, I'll ask chat that. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova is good for a winner. First point for Kudermetova to win on her own racket. Serve is a fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Goes long. Serve. Kudermetova catches the toss. Serve. Oh, Paolini guessed wrong. She's lucky that one went in the net. She guessed forehand. Going to the backhand. Serve. To the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini on the run. No good. Kudermetova, opportunity to get on the board. Serve is a fault. Serve. Forehand of Paolini. She runs around it to get a forehand, and that's going to fly out. So 1-1 here to open the match. Oh. Serve from Paolini is a let. First serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Tips off the net. Return goes and lands on Kudermetova's side. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini again to the backhand of Kudermetova, who hits it in the net. 30 love. Backhand from Kudermetova on the return. Forehand from Paolini is a winner. 40 love. That was a shot. It was short in the court. Easy for Paolini to get up to and put away. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova in the net. That's good for Paolini to get on the board once again. 2-1. Kudermetova to serve next. All right. We're going to search what is Musetti's record on hard court. going to say career record so it doesn't give me 2025. Mm-hmm. So, ChatGPT says there's no official record, which I call bullshit. But it looks like that his record is very close to 50-50 on hard court, which is not good for a player in the top 10. That's not a good record on hard court. So, yeah, I mean, Musetti is a clay court specialist, so he's got to do really well at the beginning of the year, or I guess kind of middle of the year, and pretty much to be expected. But I would like to see him win more on hard court. He's a fun player. All right, we're back into the match. Kudermetova serves. It's a let. Serve. Catches the toss again. Serve. That's an ace for Kudermetova. She's got a long service routine with a pause in it. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Paolini. Paolini steps into that second serve and hits it wide. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehead of Paolini. Kudermetova at the net. Forehand goes long. Serve to the forehead of Paolini. Short. Kudermetova gets up to it. Backhand from Paolini in the net. 40-15. Serve to the backhand of Paolini in the net again. And Kudermetova keeps it neck and neck. All right. After a little exchange there, Kudermetova comes out the best in that point and gets a forehand error from Paolini. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Steps in, rips it down the line. Nice inside-out forehand from Paolini. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. That forehand goes long. Serve from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Kudermetova with the good forehand and a backhand that tips off the net. Kudermetova hits it wide. Serve from Paolini. Is a fault. Second serve. The backhand of Kudermetova. Short ball for Paolini. She gets up, finishes it. Stays out in front. Kudermetova to serve next. Players are getting fueled. I need to get fueled. All right. Hungry as hell. And these little snacks aren't... The snack is not doing it at the moment. Actually, it's doing all right. I got some carbs. Kudermetova serves a fault. Who are you picking for this match here? Paolini serves to the forehand, or sorry, returns to the forehand of Kudermetova, and it goes long. Serve from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. She puts up a high ball. Kudermetova gets up to it, puts it away. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini again goes wide. 40 love. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Paolini. Paolini hits that backhand long. 3-all here. The ground strokes are just not coming at the moment. Paolini or Kudermetova not fully settled in this thing quite yet. 3-all. Out on the return from Kudermetova. Serve from Paolini. Forehand of Kudermetova goes wide. Such a weird match yesterday between Paolini and Coco. Serve. 40 love. That's an ace from Paolini. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova goes long. It soars out. Paolini holds at love. Yeah, the match from yesterday with Coco and Paolini was just not yesterday. I'm sorry, on Friday. On Friday was a little wild. It was the second set started with like 5 consecutive breaks of serve. And then in the third set, Paolini, of course, twisted. Oh, she twisted her ankle. I'm gonna look at her ankle and see if there's any tape on it, a brace, anything like that that hadn't been on there previously. I think it was mostly okay because it took her maybe 2 games to regain confidence in putting pressure on it and pushing off it. For a couple, for like 2 games, you could see that she was kind of dragging the foot behind her and wasn't using it really to push off a bunch. And she lost a couple of points that way. She was up 3-1, and then she ended up winning that third set 7-5 due to Coco's serve just completely falling apart. All right, let's see if we can catch a glimpse of Paolini. Nope. It's Kudermetova's serve, so they're going to zoom in on her. Serve from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova. She tries to take it cross court and get some initiative in the point, but it goes long. She's kind of stretching out, jumping around like she's not fully not fully warmed up yet. Or maybe shaking out the nerves. Serve. The forehand of Paolini. Short ball. Kudermetova gets up to it, but she hits it long. And she's smacking her arms. I think she's feeling nervous. And I think sometimes, I don't know about you, but if you've been in a tense tennis match where you feel nerves and you can't feel your arms anymore. And they feel like they just won't obey you. And that seems to be, at the moment, what is happening to Kudermetova as she hits another forehand wide. Break points to Paolini. 3 break points to the Italian. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehead of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova again to the forehand. Forehand to forehand. Forehand from Kudermetova goes long. Paolini breaks at a wonderful position. She breaks at 4-3, giving her an opportunity to serve for the set, and rather quickly. Paolini right now is winning 93% of the points that she gets her first serve in. And I'm looking at her ankle. It doesn't look like she has anything wrapped. 25 minutes. Serve is a let. Second serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Kudermetova goes out. She's not happy with herself. I think that she is feeling the nerves. She was smacking her arms, trying to get her arms to wake up. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Lands on the back of the line. Moonball from Paolini to recover. Backhand from Paolini. Then a forehand from Paolini with some pace on it. And Kudermetova can't handle that. 30 love. 6 points in a row for Paolini. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Kudermetova goes in finally for a winner down the line. That was a gutsy shot right there. Down love 30. Serve from Paolini is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova in the net. Paolini very quickly here has produced 2 set points in 27 minutes. Clinical. Broke at exactly the moment that she needed to. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova in the net. Paolini rolling here through Kudermetova in that first set. That happened very quickly. Not a whole lot of rallies there, but the rallies that she did get in, Paolini was the one with the confidence and the poise, hitting the ball in the court. 13 unforced errors from Kudermetova to Paolini's 6. Oh, sorry, no, that's forehand errors. That's 20 total errors for Kudermetova in that first set. That's a lot of errors to Paolini's 9 errors. 5 winners for Paolini, 4 for Kudermetova. All right. Not a shocking first set at all, but it was definitely a just a steady one from Paolini. All right. Second set, going to start here very quickly. Neither player goes back into the locker room. Kudermetova has got some things to figure out here if she is going to potentially work her way into this match, because that was 100% Paolini. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. That's going to be good for an ace. Serve is a fault. Second serve. The backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini that goes long. 30 love. Serve is in the net. In the net. Second serve. Backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova. Short. Paolini gets up to it. Comes into the net. Lob from Kudermetova. Lob from... No. Overhead from Paolini works. 30-15. The overhead from Paolini just grazed the net. Good serve from Kudermetova down the center. 40-15. Serve in the net. Second serve to the forehand of Paolini. Let. Second serve. To the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova goes in the net. 40-30. Serve from Kudermetova. Goes to the backhand of Paolini. Short for Kudermetova. She gets up to it. Puts it away. That's a good put away for her. Looks like she is reeling in the errors and that her arms may be cooperating again. Sorry that I'm yawning. I'm not tired. Don't know why I'm yawning. Because I'm thinking about it. That's why I'm doing it. It's only 3 in the afternoon. All right. Paolini to serve. To the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini is... that was an opportunity there for Kudermetova. She's boiling over. Not happy with herself on that one. It wasn't a great shot from Paolini. Opportunity for Kudermetova to start this game off well. She yells at herself for that one. Let from Paolini. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Backhand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Paolini loses the first point on her second serve of the match. She's only served 4 second serves, so doesn't say a whole lot, but we're at 15-0. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova in the net. Frustration is piling up a bit for Kudermetova. Kudermetova. Again, she hits that return long. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini goes in the net. Kudermetova opted to just block that return rather than taking a swing at it. Try to get herself in a rally. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini in the net. Oh. Paolini chooses to go to the towel. Clear her head for just a moment as she gets ready to play this deuce point. Serve from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Kudermetova goes wide. Serve. Backhand of Kudermetova goes long. Kudermetova is making this really straightforward for Paolini at the moment. This is similar to what she experienced with Coco Gauff in the second and third set. Is as long as she was taking care of her serve, getting the ball in, it was almost inevitable. But this one's not over. Kudermetova serves an ace. We're only 1-1 in the second set. Hey, somebody just gave a like to the video. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for being here. Let from the server. Second serve. Sorry, first serve. In the net. So we go to a second serve anyways. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova goes in the net. And she's looking at the racket like it's the racket's fault, but no, ma'am. This is a Kudermetova thing. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Blocks it, but it goes long. 30-15. Serve. Fault. Second serve to the backhand of Paolini. That was almost out. Forehand from Paolini down the line. Paolini comes up to the net. She's there. Hits a kind of a lunging slice at a ball, and it lands in for 30-all. She's happy about that one. Oof. That's a good shot. Serve. In the net. Second serve. To the forehead of Paolini. Short for Kudermetova. Paolini tries to get there, but it's just too far out of reach. Kudermetova, opportunity to hold. Hey, we got 9 viewers here right now. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoy your time here. If you like it, please give the video a like. Serve from Kudermetova. To the forehead of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova is good down the line for a winner. All right. Kudermetova may have found her range at least a little bit better. She's reeling it in. And we're at 2-1. Kudermetova trying to figure some things out here. And Paolini just being steady and getting the consistent work done. Kudermetova was clearly nervous to begin the match. I say that because she was like pounding her arms with her hands to get him to wake up. And I know that, you know, sometimes, like, I've experienced nerves in big tennis matches where, you know, you get out there and, you know, all of a sudden you can't feel your arms, and you feel like every, you know, your arms just aren't cooperating, like they're just spaghetti noodles and you don't have any control over them. So I can see what she was doing. And she seems to have gotten her mind under control a little bit, but still not. At the moment, it's not going to be enough. She's going to have to find another gear. Hey, 11 viewers now for the video. Thank you very much. Hang out for a while and see if this one turns into a great match. Paolini serves to the forehand of Kudermetova. Kudermetova hits it in the net. Anyone is welcome here. Hardcore fans, casuals, new fans. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand in the net. And the body language from Kudermetova is not brilliant. Serve. Fault. The match seems to be on the racket of Paolini, as long as she can maintain herself. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Another forehand from Paolini on the stretch. She looked like she might have tried to follow that ball in and then decided to stay back, and she got out of position for the next ball. She was took like half a step inside the baseline and then immediately stepped back. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net on a return. Paolini gives a fist pump. She sees the struggle and is just punishing it over and over. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Kudermetova. Backhand from Kudermetova on the run. Can't get there. Game. Jasmine. That's such a good feeling from Paolini. You know, when you see, you know, that's the place that I need to punish and make them come up with something, you know, better. That backhand. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Sorry, it's short. And Kudermetova wins that one. Paolini can't return it. Serve is an ace. Second, no, not second serve. What the hell am I saying? 30 love. Serve. Fault. Serve to the forehand of Paolini down the line. Backhand from Kudermetova. She tries to go down the line as well. Not going to work. Backhand errors. It was forehand errors in the first set, and now it's backhand errors in the second set. She is all over the place at the moment. Serve. Ace. She's serving well, though. And that's keeping her in the match. She's got 4 aces, 0 double faults. Serving at 71%. That's pretty good. Serve is a let. First serve. Ooh, is a fault. She's going down the tee. She likes that one right now. Serve to the forehand of Paolini, to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. That forehand goes long. 40-30. Paolini making Kudermetova spend a lot of time on her serve. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. That's a fault. Serve is a fault. Uh-oh. This is a danger zone right here. Hey, 15 current viewers, thank you very much for being here. If you like the content, please give the video a like. We're going to be here for the finals, of course, tomorrow, starting at 2. Serve. Fault. Crucial game. Every game right now for Kudermetova is crucial. She's got to get something working if she wants to stay in here. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Nice forehand from Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova down the line is no good. Break point Paolini. She's only had one other break point, and she took it. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova. Goes long. Paolini breaks. Kudermetova is boiling over. This is not good for the Kudermetova camp. That is a little bit of a panic mode at the moment. Jasmine Paolini, 2 opportunities to break in the match, and she takes both of the opportunities and puts them in her pocket. Mm-hmm. Max, I hope Paolini can get a game if she advances to the final. You think Paolini is going to get double bageled? Or you think it's possible that Paolini could get double bageled against Swiatek? Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Kudermetova goes long. Swiatek has a very good record against both Kudermetova and Paolini. But I don't know if I see a double bagel in the cards. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Right. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova goes wide. Paolini just doing exactly what she needs to do to bother Kudermetova. Fault. And that's just hit the ball in. Backhand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova goes wide. Uh-oh. It goes long. And Paolini holds on to the break. Serve from Kudermetova is an ace. The only thing Kudermetova is doing well here, serving. She's got 5 aces, 1 double fault. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Double fault. Right on cue when I said it, huh? Kudermetova. Hey, somebody else just liked the video. Thank you very much for liking it. If you like hanging out, you like watching the content, please do consider subscribing as well. Fault from Kudermetova. Second serve to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Another forehand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini again. Forehand to forehand. Let's see when. Short ball for. Nope, not a short ball. The ball just floated long. 30-15. Serve is a fault. Kudermetova gives the umpire a long look after that fault, but decides to accept it. Serve. Backhand of Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Short ball. No, the ball doesn't even make it over the net. All right, Paolini gets an opportunity to target the backhand of Kudermetova again, and that works out. Serve. Fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Paolini. Paolini just takes an opportunity to take a big swing and misses. Paolini maybe testing out some of her closing skills there. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Paolini steps up into it. Hits a forehand winner. Oh, baby. Deuce. All right. Paolini is taking her chance right here to close it out now. Not interested in just banking on holding two serves. She wants to win now. Serve from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Return is short. Kudermetova gets up to it and puts it away. This is what I like to see from your top people. She's gonna try to win every single point. Serve. Second serve. Fault. Because we have seen players give up before. And I hate to see that. And Kudermetova, credit to her at the moment, she's not giving up, but she's struggling to find anything that works. Serve. Ace from Kudermetova. First bit of good body language from her. She gives a little fist pump and a look to her box. Serve. Forehand of Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini goes wide. Kudermetova, big hold for her. I don't know if it will be enough to get her back into the match. I don't think it will. But at the moment, she's still alive. Are y'all ready for a Carlos and Sinner match on Monday? Carlos and Jannik Sinner in another Masters 1000 final. It seems like it's all that we have been getting lately. At the Masters 1000 plus level, it's all about Alcaraz Sinner. Sinner has looked like a beast. Alcaraz did not impress me in the early rounds of the tournament. He looked a little bit wobbly. He looked shaky. But yesterday, he came out in that first set, looked closer to himself. So, cannot write Carlos Alcaraz off. Write him off at your own risk. But Jannik Sinner, he is moving through opponents in record time. He's looking like a Novak Djokovic from, the 2010 to 2015 era. I mean, he's on a 26 match winning streak on hard court. Jannik Sinner looks unbeatable. Forehand from Kudermetova off the serve. Backhand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini with some good pace on it. Kudermetova, good response here. Kudermetova in charge of this point. Paolini playing some defense. Kudermetova, hits it in the net. Good defense by the Italian. Weathering a bit of a couple hard shots from the Russian. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova, goes in the net. Serve. It is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. That's in. Kudermetova, okay, with a short ball, puts it away. Couple good shots from Kudermetova. Serve. Fault. Second serve. Backhand of Kudermetova. Goes long. More of the same from Paolini. Punish the backhand. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini. Again to the backhand of Kudermetova. Short ball. Paolini at the net. Backhand from Kudermetova. Passes Paolini. That one probably surprised her. But it was not a great volley. It was kind of right there in the strike zone. Serve in the net. Second serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. That goes long. And Paolini is 4 points away from a final, not a semifinal, from a final with Iga Swiatek, a player that she has not beaten in 5 tries. I want to say 5 tries. Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova lands in. Serve again to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova. Goes out. 15-all. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. To the backhand of Kudermetova. Goes long. Paolini 2 points away. Oh, brother. 47 unforced errors from Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini in the net. Okay. 47 unforced errors. Yikes. Jasmine Paolini's only won, she's won 58 points. So that's 47 points just straight off of unforced errors. It's like 90% of her points. Serve. Fault. You can't lose a match like that. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. And then to the backhand of Paolini, to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini again to the forehand of Kudermetova. Jasmine tries to get it to the backhand of Kudermetova, but she hits it in the net. She does want to try to finish this here. But Kudermetova is hanging on for dear life. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. That backhand goes long. All right. Whoops. Nope. There. And Kudermetova, if you look here, Kudermetova has had 0 break points for this entire match. And now it's not just crucial, she has to get a break to stay in the match. That's it. There's no other option. If you know how the game of tennis works. Hey, if you are enjoying your time here, please do give the video a like and then come on back tomorrow where we are going to be watching the finals. Serve from Paolini is a fault. 4 points away. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Goes long. You can bet she's just going to pound the backhand with the serve. Maybe one of these serves in this game does she go to the forehand. Serve. The backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Kudermetova again to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand to backhand. Backhand to backhand. Those are looking better from Kudermetova. And Paolini hits one of those backhands a little long. Serve from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini goes out. Ooh. Is there something in this to make this a competitive match? Could Paolini flinch here at the finish line? Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini. Oh, scary. But forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Short ball. Paolini in the net. Oh. Oh. First sign of weakness from Paolini. First sign of weakness. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Another forehand. Forehand to forehand. Forehand from Kudermetova goes in the net. One break point saved in a rally. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Kudermetova goes wide. That was a great serve. She pulled Kudermetova so far off of the court with that serve. Deuce. 2 break points saved. We got 17 people in here. Hell yeah. Let's go. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova, to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Paolini in the net. Break point to Kudermetova. Ooh, buddy. Do we have something else? Are we going to continue watching tennis? Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini. Goes out. We're not finished. We are not finished. Wouldn't say that was due to Kudermetova playing really good. She was not. That was Jasmine Paolini felt the pressure a little bit. No match points, though, so it's not like she let the match go in a match point. So not going to feel, that feels much worse. But now we're 5-all. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Kudermetova hits it in. Yeah, if Paolini had a match point, then it feels like, damn, I had an opportunity right in front of me. But this, little bit better situation for Paolini that she can recover from mentally. Backhand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Short. Paolini gets up to it, hits it long. She's missing a little bit here. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Another backhand from Kudermetova. Backhand to backhand here. And Kudermetova seems to have reeled in that backhand. Backhand to backhand. Forehand from Paolini. Drop shot from Kudermetova. Attempt. Does not get over the net. She tried something new. I think that's the first drop shot that we've seen of the whole match. At least a drop shot from the baseline. Hey, and no one's passed out in the stands this match. That's good. Serve. Fault. Usually there's like at least one a day. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Goes wide. Kudermetova is not done. Serve. Ace. What the hell? What are we watching? Oh. Very unexpected right here. Hey, we got a couple subscribers. Got a couple new subscribers in this stream. Thank y'all very much. That means the world to me. It does. It's like pretty cool when you're putting stuff out there on the internet and people go, hey. I don't think that's what they're doing. But I think that at least people are saying, hey, I would like to watch you again. Which if you don't like, you can test me out for a couple days. Just do a little test run. If you're here and you say, I like this guy, he's all right. You don't need to subscribe today. Come back tomorrow. Watch probably Jasmine Paolini versus Iga Swiatek. And if you still don't like me, watch Carlos and Jannik Sinner. And then subscribe, okay? Because by then, I swear, you'll like me. Whatever. I'm being stupid. All right. Jasmine Paolini to take this into a tiebreak. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the forehand of Paolini. Then Paolini looking a little more herself in that point. Serve from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Big backhand from Kudermetova. Short ball for her. She gets up to it, puts it away. Kudermetova suddenly hitting the ball with some conviction that she had not had previously. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova, to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova goes out. Paolini, 30-15. Serve. Ace from Paolini. She did not think it was in. I didn't think it was in. Hawkeye says different. Hour 25 minutes played. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova in the net. We're going to a tie break game. Who's going to take it, chat? Who is going to win this tie break? Paolini, the better player overall through the match. Kudermetova on a little bit of a run. Who is going to win the tie break? Are we going to a third set, or does Paolini clean this one up? Serve from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini in the net. Serve from Paolini in the net. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova, goes long. Paolini gets one, and Kudermetova throws up her arms after that. But my backhand's been perfect all day. That's a joke. Serve in the net. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. She steps in for that one and takes it up the line for a winner. And Kudermetova has the mini break early in the tie break. Mini break. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Paolini flies long. Wide, rather. So Kudermetova solidifies her mini break here. And as long as she can hold on to that, she will be okay, and we'll be going to a third set. Let's see what Paolini has to say to that. Serve. Ace. Kudermetova would all of a sudden come back here and shock Paolini. And this would not be This would be a shot in the gut to Paolini, and Kudermetova would just be glad to be in a third set. Paolini's thinking she should have had this cleaned up by now. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. It lands in. Forehand from Paolini. Another forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova in the net. Paolini gets a much-needed point in the tiebreak. Time is running out, though. We're going to switch sides. Are y'all enjoying the match? I hope that you are enjoying this match here with me. If you have not been here before, my name is Cody. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. We've got just under 500 people that have come through the stream. 11 current viewers. Thank you so much. Every single one of you. Paolini to serve. To the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini. She sits a slice and it goes long. Kudermetova getting closer. Serve. With a massive lead in the tiebreak. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini in the net. Oh, who expected this? I did not. I did not expect this. Neither did Paolini. She's looking around. Kudermetova, 4 set points. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Goes long. We are going 3, folks. Kudermetova comes back to life in the second set. She's hit over 50 unforced errors already in the match in 2 sets. And this is stunning that we are right here, right now. Let's see if I can pull up some stats. For whatever reason, sometimes when I go to websites for stats on tennis, they don't show the whatever. I accept your cookies. For whatever, they don't show the errors from No. Damn it. Let me see. Why don't any websites show the unforced errors off of the racket of on female players? It does it for the men's matches. I don't get this. But Kudermetova has hit over 50 unforced errors so far in the match, and somehow she pulls it out to go to a third set. I mean, if she wins this match, she's a magician. All right. I think Paolini or Kudermetova, one of them is taking a bit of a bathroom break. I'm going to take that as a cue for myself. I'm going to take a bit of a bathroom break. Thank you for somebody liking the video. You're awesome. Absolute legend. Stick around for a while. We got a third set. Okay. Paolini. Dang it. I'm okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. I got hiccups. Oh, brother. I could feel it. Oh, no. Damn it. What the hell? All of this relies on me talking. Serve from Paolini. Chat, what's the best cure for hiccups? Serve to the forehead to Paolini. No, it's not. Paolini's not serving. Yes, she is serving. I'm losing my mind at the moment. Oh, God. Wait. Didn't use utensils. I'm eating, utensils. I was eating. God damn it. I'm eating trail mix. Did you want me to eat trail mix with like a fork or a spoon? Oh, God. I gotta drink some water. Oh, brother. Are my live stream mannerisms bad? I'm just a dude in an apartment watching tennis. Forehand from Kudermetova is good. Paolini hits it out. All right, I've lost my mind here. Paolini holds. We're at 15. We're at 15 all now. Give me like 30 seconds. Never claimed to be a professional. Here we are. Kudermetova hits another ball out. Paolini up. I might need a medical timeout. I gotta wait for a changeover though to take a medical timeout. $30 all. I'll show y'all the trick that I used to get rid of my hiccups just now. Like instantly. On the changeover. I'll show it. Forehand from Paolini. Kudermetova gets up to the ball, puts it away. Kudermetova with a point here to hold. Serve. Is a fault. Serve to the backhand of Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini again to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand to forehand. Who's going to take it down the line first? It'll be Kudermetova, and that'll be for a winner. 1-all. At the changeover, I'll show you how I got rid of my hiccups instantaneously right here live on Texas Tennis Guy. You're learning medical tips that you can use yourself at home. They're safe, efficient, and effective. Serve from Paolini to the back forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Kudermetova again to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova goes long. 15. I know you want to stay here to figure out, Texas Tennis Guy, how do I get rid of hiccups? You'll just have to wait. Serve. To the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini. Again to the backhand of Kudermetova, who tries to take it up the line but hits the net. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova in the net. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini goes wide. Fault from Paolini. Second serve. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini again. Forehand to forehand. That's a good forehand from Kudermetova. Puts some pace on the ball and catches Paolini trying to recover to the center of the court. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Kudermetova then is no good. All right. 2-1 Paolini. 2 or 3 holds consecutively. All right. I know you were waiting. So I learned this trick on YouTube actually a while ago. And what you do, take a cup of water and you let's see if I can get in the right frame here. Take the cup of water and you drink from the opposite side of the cup. So you do it like that. Boom, gone. You're welcome. Stay tuned for more. You saw it here live. I had hiccups. I walked away from the screen for about 30 seconds. and they were gone. Usually, if I don't do anything, hiccups will just stay for like 5-10 minutes. But here we go. Here we go. Third set. Did not expect to see this. They got clear skies there in Cincinnati, so luckily there will be no chance of rain, although it was cloudy earlier. We are good. All right, serving with new balls, Kudermetova. Serves to the forehand of Paolini. That's good. Not an ace, but not returnable. Storm Ega blew through earlier. Pretty much. Pretty much. And it's going to return tomorrow. Serve to the forehand of Paolini. Paolini steps in and takes that one up the line. Serve is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Paolini, then to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova again. Drop shot from Paolini's not very good. Kudermetova gets up and puts it away. That was a confusing drop shot right down the center of the court. Just like your coach used to feed approach shots to you. Serve from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini that goes long. 40-love. 40-15, sorry. 40-15 it is. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the forehand of Paolini. Where does that land? Does that land on the line? No, it did not. It did not land on the line. We are at 2-all. All of these sets starting out basically the same. Hold, 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 hold. until one of them cracks. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova in the net. Ghost. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Paolini, then to the backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand to forehand until Kudermetova reaches for the ball and hits it long. 30 love. Ghost rooting for the Italian. I don't know how to get your emojis to show up on the screen, but I see it in the chat. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini is going to go long, though. And Kudermetova has reeled in the unforced errors. She is in the rallies a lot longer. Her backhand seems to have found its range. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand or backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net. I was saying good things about you, Kudermetova. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net. Oh. All of a sudden, things break down in that game. All right, who is going to take the third set? Is Jasmine Paolini going to reassert herself in the match, playing like the top 10 player that she is? Or is Kudermetova going to pull off a miracle and come back from the dead? She was dead to rights. Paolini serving for the match, and she fumbled. She didn't ever have match points, but she was in a great spot to make it happen. Serve from Kudermetova on the way. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Another backhand from Kudermetova, hitting it down the center of the court. Let's see if she tries to take her wide. Looks like she's going there, but Paolini's the first one to do it. And Paolini with another one. Kudermetova takes it up the line for a winner. Serve is a fault. Second serve. To the forehand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini again to the forehead of Kudermetova that shanks it long. Shanks it out. 15-0. Serve in the net. Serve. Forehand of Paolini to the forehead of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini on the stretch. Kudermetova with a little bit of an awkward angle that she had to get to, ends up hitting the ball in the net. A mini chance here for Paolini. If she gets this one, she'll have herself a couple break points. Serve is a fault. Serve. Double fault. Okay. Big opportunity for the Italian here with 2 break points in her pocket. Serve. Fault. Second serve to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Another forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova goes long, and Paolini lets out a roar, and she is ready. Kudermetova asked to see the replay of that one just to, I guess, see it. She's not gonna change anything. It wasn't long, actually. It was wide, but same result. Paolini. Big opportunity to hold serve here. Serve. A fault. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova, which goes in the net. In the net. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. That one lands on the back of the line. It's in. Forehand from Paolini. Shank. And that one goes wide. 15-0. Serve to the forehead of Kudermetova. Short. Paolini up to it at the net. Kudermetova passes her. Kudermetova's chances disappeared faster than my hiccups. Serve. to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Short ball for Paolini. She gets back to the baseline. It doesn't matter because Kudermetova hits it in the net. Yeah, I'm really happy that hiccup trick worked. I've been waiting for a moment to use that trick. And it happened. Serve is a fault. Serve. Forehand of Kudermetova goes long. Huge point here. Huge point. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova, to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini, who kind of hits a little chip shot. Oh, that was a little bit of a brain malfunction there. There was no reason for that shot other than to just protect herself and make sure she got it in. And Kudermetova pounces. Deuce. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Kudermetova in charge of this point. She gets that one in, though. Paolini playing defense. Kudermetova gets a short ball, gets up to it, puts it in a corner. Serve from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Goes long. That break point erased. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini is a big one with some pace injected into it. Another one. Backhand from Paolini. Lands on the back of the line. Backhand from Paolini again in a corner. Kudermetova cannot withstand the pace. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini again to the backhand of Kudermetova again. Side to side. Paolini on a stretch. Backhand out. We're going back to deuce. Pivotal game in our midst. Serve is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Paolini to the forehand of Kudermetova again. Kudermetova hitting some good shots. Paolini hits it in the net. Another break point. She wants the break back. Serve from Paolini is a fault. Second serve. Backhand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova again to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova goes in the net. And she boils over, smacks the racket on the ground. She knows what this means. Serve is a fault. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. She hits a winner down the line. She's making a push. This has turned into a really good match. For the first set and a half, I was yawning. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand from Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net. Paolini. She can make it happen on break point, but not pulling it out on the deuce point at the moment. She takes a little extra second here on her serve for this one. She might get a time warning violation if she's not careful. Deuce number 5. Serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. Forehand from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Slice backhand is good. And backhand from Paolini again. And another one down the line. That one's a winner. Paolini getting there. Both of these ladies are fighting right now. And this is a good battle. Serve is a fault. Second serve to the backhand of Kudermetova. To the forehand, backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova goes long. Paolini gets the hold, and she is again 4 points away from the final. Oh, yikes. Woo. I'm not reading that message, Mike. Don't judge me. I didn't eat all morning. And then I got on stream. And I'm here. I'm here for you. Thank you. Somebody else liked the video. Thank you very much. That means a whole lot to me. And the suffering that I've been going through on this stream at the moment. I'm getting called an animal. And I had the hiccups. They were painful hiccups. Hey, got another like on the video. Thank you very much. Hope that you are enjoying your time here. Come on back tomorrow for the final. We're going to see who is going to play Iga Swiatek. And then we also have number 1 and number 2 in the world, Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner. You know the names. Will Jannik Sinner defend his title? Haha. Got him. Serve from Kudermetova to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Paolini goes out. Serve from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. It's short. Paolini hits that backhand in. Ooh, it looked like she may have carried it a little bit and just guided the ball, but it does drop in the end for a winner. Kudermetova not really in a good position to come in on that ball. She would have left the line way open and just get smoked. Serve is a ace. Serve is a fault. Serve to the backhand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova in the net. Oh, is the women's final, is the men's final is first. Interesting. Kudermetova in the net, so we're at 30 all. Serve to the backhand of Paolini in the net. Serve from Kudermetova to the backhand of Paolini. Forehand from Kudermetova goes in, out, where? It's in. Forehand from Kudermetova is in, and she stays alive here. 5-3, been here before. Now, Paolini has another opportunity to serve for the match. She didn't get it last time, and that's where everything changed. Kudermetova making sure her shoes are tied. That's a good thing to be, doing right now, I guess. Forehand from Kudermetova on the return, followed by a backhand that goes wide. Paolini on the hunt. Serve to the forehand of Kudermetova. It's a high ball. Paolini can get up to it. Kudermetova forced to put up a lob. That lob goes wide. 2 points away. Not done yet. She has been 2 points away before. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Can she get it done? Serve. To the forehand of Kudermetova, to the forehand of Paolini. Backhand from Kudermetova down the center. Both of them down the center of the court. Paolini takes it out wide, actually. And Kudermetova off the tape. Paolini gets it. Kudermetova in the net. 3 match points for the Italian. Where you at, Ghost? I know you want it. Mike. I'm pretty sure, Mike, you're rooting for Paolini as well. I think so. Anyways, here we go. Serve. Down the center of the line. Kudermetova shakes it out. Paolini is gonna get it done in the end. Paolini, all 5'4" of Paolini versus 6 foot Kudermetova. No fear. Flubbed an opportunity in that second set, but she gets it done in 3. Huge, good win from her. That took a lot of guts and courage in that one, just to stay steady. And she never boiled over either. Even when she lost the second set, she did not boil over. She stayed tough. Good work here today. Woo! All right. That's good that we got a good match in today. I think she yelled Forza. Well done. Well done. Huge smile on her face. Going to be very interesting to see how she takes on Swiatek. So, thank you all for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow. So you said odd times tomorrow. Monday finals, 3 p.m. Center. Carlos, 6 p.m. Women's final. Weird. So that should be 2 and 5 my time. No. 5 p.m. Oh, 3 p. Sorry, 3. Wait. Oh, yeah, no. All right, I'm tripping. No, you're right. Yeah, 5 p.m. Iga Swiatek. And 2 p.m. my time tomorrow for the men. Interesting choices. So, good. Good for them. Glad the women are getting the main stage tonight or tomorrow night. And they actually have been having several night matches. So, good deal. Been a fun tournament. Been a very fun tournament so far. And tomorrow we get the best of it. So, glad that y'all are here. Glad we didn't have to get out of this one in too quickly. It went the distance, 2 hours, 30-ish minutes, something like that. It looks like actually it's like right on the line of 2 hours and 30 minutes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't see how Paolini can get through Swiatek. I think that Swiatek is going to take the final tomorrow. She has been defying some odds, though. So she beat number 2 in the world. Why can't she beat number 3? Probably because Swiatek is not going to serve 16 double faults. No way. If Swiatek served 16 double faults, I think that'd be the last time that we see her on a tennis court. I think she'd just say that she's done. That's it. No more tennis. So, all right. I am going to hop out of here, continue the rest of my day. Hope that you have a wonderful Sunday. Spend it with your family, spend it with your friends, or go to the pool. So, have an awesome evening. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.